Hi YouTube family, a pleasant good night to each and every one of you. Hope you are getting all your Christmas recipes in before the end of the week. It is not a Guyanese Christmas or a Caribbean Christmas without some nice ginger beer. So I had my ginger soaking here for a while now, and I'm going in here and I'm gonna lightly peel them with a peeler. You can use a knife or a peeler. And I have a big batch here. It's gonna take me a while, but at the end of it, it's well worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead, scrape my ginger, and then I will show you how I'm preparing this one tonight. There's many different spices that you can add, and there's little twists here and there to make this delicious Christmas ginger beer. But let me show you how we're preparing this one. So remember, when you're doing this process, to put a gloves on if you have one handy, because after you finish dealing with this ginger, sometimes your hands will have a burning sensation and it takes a while before it goes away. And just a little tip to save yourself from that, I will advise you to wear a gloves and then start this process. So I have a long way to go before I can finish all this. So remember to soak your ginger ahead of time before doing this step. When you soak your ginger ahead of time, like for a couple hours, the skin comes off easily and you don't have to put too much pressure. Look at that. Very easy. So that's a little tip again I would like to share, because I know it's kind of a time-consuming job, but if you can get it done quickly, I would like to share my secret of getting it done quicker.
Dad is working at their ginger beer workshop. They already started with some right here.
So after listening to many Christmas songs, we finally finished scraping our ginger, and hubby is now blending it. We have some in the blender with some water, and I'm gonna show you all the ingredients we're adding to it. It's so simple to make. It's very nutritious and very delicious, and it's something that we must have on Christmas time. So this is my husband's recipe, and he have orange peel, cinnamon sticks, and some clove that he's using in his ginger beer. I have them on the stove. We're using 4 pounds of ginger, and we're making about 2 pots full of ginger beer. So let me show you what he have going on. He usually soak his in warm water. So in goes the cloves, orange peel, and cinnamon for the first one, and in goes the orange peel and clove for the second one. So with the warm water, it's gonna extract all the flavor, and he doesn't like to put too much of the spices to take away the ginger flavor from the ginger beer. And he also adds a tablespoon of brown sugar. One?
Yeah, that's it.
And that's gonna be his fermentation for the ginger beer. So he's gonna do the same for the other one. So this process, we're gonna do it for 24 hours, and that's all the time he ferment his ginger beer, and the taste is strong, perfect, and very delicious. So we'll catch you guys back tomorrow around this time. And just a little tip for the ginger beer: when you soak it in warm water, it helps to quicken the fermentation process, and that's why you can make it in 24 hours. And trust me, if you ever try this way, you will love it. The taste is amazing, and you can taste that rich ginger flavor. So we'll catch you guys back tomorrow this time. 24 hours after we finish soaking our ginger, this is how much we got. This is how it looks. It's fully fermented for us, and I have some here in this jar. So we have 1 full pot with some more here. It is really concentrated right now. If you don't like yours too strong, you can always mix it with some water, but it's really nice and delicious when it's fresh and hot and nice. So I'm gonna show you how I sweeten this. If you're living in a warm country, a few pieces of ice cube will go well with it. As for us, I usually drink mine chill because Christmas is during the winter. So I'm going to be sweetening my ginger beer now, and I'm going to go with small batches at a time. I have 1 mug here, and I'm using some very nice brown sugar for mine. White sugar can work as well, but brown sugar gives a beautiful flavor for this, because this is what I remember my mom and grandma used to use back home. So we're gonna mix it until all the sugar crystals are melted, and then I'm gonna pour myself out a nice glass. I had this in my fridge chilling, so I don't need to add any ice to it. So I was waiting patiently for hubby to have a glass of ginger beer with him and a piece of black cake. You can't have a delicious homemade ginger beer like this in a Christmas season without your black cake. So we made this ginger beer together, and hubby went to work today. He just came in back, and I know how much he loved this. So we're gonna have a glass each with a piece of cake, and we're gonna cheers to all our friends out there. Hope you have your ginger beer and your black cake ready for this Christmas holiday season. So to all our YouTube viewers, subscribers, wherever you're from, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Be safe, be warm, and have a good time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. That's
awesome.
a good ginger beer, right?
Nice, very nice.
Wow. My husband always make a good ginger beer, and that's why we like to do this together. And today is about how many days? 3 or 4 days for this black cake. Look, Jess, show this part. And look how it is still moist. Look at that. Soft and very, very delicious. So to all the viewers again, I'm going to take a bite of the cake and a sip of ginger beer for all you guys. This reminds me so much of back home, right?
Oh, yes, for sure.
So if you haven't made your ginger beer yet, check out our recipe and try this version. You will enjoy the flavor, and the taste is amazing. And to wash down that black cake is just absolutely delicious. Yeah. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, we hope you will consider subscribing soon. Until then, we want to say stay blessed, stay safe. We love you guys. Bye for now.